Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex, and have you subscribed to my channel? In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time I have a new video up on YouTube. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who has taken time to ask me, where have I been, what happened to my channel, and why I haven't had a video up on YouTube. More so people on my socials, specifically Instagram. So yeah, there have been a couple of you who have asked me, why are you not creating content? Why are you not creating content anymore? It's because a month ago there was something I was really taking care of, and it had so much. It was taking so much of my time. And I wasn't feeling creative. I wasn't feeling creative at all. So I decided to take some time off. But guess what, guys? I am back. And as I was taking the break off, what came into my mind is sometimes YouTube can be a little bit of slow when it comes to giving you returns and all that. And I reminded myself as to why I started off this platform. It came from a place whereby I was not feeling okay. And YouTube was a sort of an escape for me. I think I've given this story before. It was a sort of an escape for me. And over a period of time, I have appreciated the beautiful conversations I have had with my guests, my friends, and the people who you have seen on my platform. You know, I get to learn more about my friends. I get to learn more about my guests, and we share different experiences and different views of different topics, you know. So thank you guys for checking in with me. I'm doing okay, and I'm absolutely ready for the last phase of this year. So yeah, and today with me I have a very interesting topic. It's about the common phrases we hate, and I will heavily tag myself when it comes to this topic, because most of the things I'm going to discuss, I have 6 of them I'm going to discuss here. There's some of the things me as Alex I also struggle with. These are some of the phrases I push on to my friends in a conversation. The people around me, they can really tell you, I have used these phrases on them in one way or another. I have used these phrases on them. But sometimes when you're using them, you don't realize sometimes that, the impact they have on someone. Because the reason as to why I came up with this topic was somebody used a phrase on me, I think a week ago here, and I was like, where did that come from? Did it come from a good place? But I was keen enough to also ask myself, I think I have used this on someone else, you know. So why am I even feeling this way? So today's topic will be common phrases I as Alex hate, and most of us hate, you know. And the first one is, I could care less. So the minute somebody tells me I could care less, I think and feel it comes from a place of arrogance, and it comes from a place of being rude and not caring. The minute you say oh, we're having a conversation, and you're like, I could care less, it means you're not kind enough, you're not you don't give a shit about it, maybe, and it's none of your concern, you know. But I think we should extend some grace when it comes to, we are all going through things, and please extend some grace before you use I could care less on someone. Think about how they're going to feel, or rather, if it were you, somebody who was telling you I could care less about your situation, you know, how would you feel as a person? How would you feel as Alex? So the next one would be, it is what it is. I also tend to think and feel this. I tend also to think this phrase comes from a place of arrogance and ignorance, and also from a rude place. It is what does it is. It is what it is. Unless we are using it on a context whereby we are having fun, and you're like, you know what, it doesn't really matter to us. It is what it is, you know. We can't maybe really change the situation, and you're like, it is what it is. But if we are having a really serious conversation, and you tell me, it is what it is, I will feel some sort of, hey, why are you telling me that when you're not concerned about what I'm telling you, when you're not even hearing me, what I am telling you? So be very, very cautious when you're using such phrases, more so to people who are sensitive, you know. The next one will be, boys will always be boys. Boys will always be boys. I tend to think this phrase is used mostly when people want to give an excuse to something, they want to get away with something, or rather they want people, you know, like you want to get away with the fact that, you know what, maybe somebody is like lying. And more so in a context where for guys, mostly boys will always be boys, maybe you're trying to push the agenda. Maybe like guys can always like maybe lie, guys can always maybe like cheat, you know. I don't think there is any defense for people saying like boys will always be boys. There's nothing like that. Boys can be different. It's like girls will always be girls. No, we can't always be. It's a matter of taking responsibility of whatever is happening. If it's like maybe if it's a situation, if it's a conversation that you had, if it's like maybe an issue you need to sort out, don't put it as like boys will always be boys, you know. Like, let's face it, let's have a conversation, but let it not seem like we are trying to defend, like maybe when someone is cheating, ama when a guy is cheating, ama when a guy is lying, you know. It's a sort of like ni wanaume tu. Like I would say in Kiswahili, ni wanaume tu. What do you mean ni wanaume tu? Like it's not justifiable like guys should cheat, ama it's not justifiable like girls should like act in a certain way. So that's a common phrase. Like I personally, as Alex, I really hate boys can't always be boys. No, that one I tend to disagree. So the next one is no offense, but you're already taking the offense. Why are you telling me no offense? Kwanza, I think I use that a lot on my friends. No offense, but in the real, back in my mind, I know I'm taking offense, you know. It's a sort of justifying what I'm about to say, you know. Oh, no offense, but I already have an opinion in my head of what should happen, how it should go. But I'm trying to justify and going ahead and saying something contrary to whatever I'm saying. Like an offense shouldn't be taken care of. I don't think I like that, but tag me because I really do that. No offense, but blah blah blah. I as Alex, I always do that. So the next one is, if I were you, what would change if you were Alex? I don't think if you were in my shoes, I don't think if you were in my shoes, you were in my position, anything would have changed. I think it is in human context of we are different, you know, and you wouldn't have done any other better way, you know, in any kind of situation, in any kind of issue. If I was another person, I can't be another person. I am Alex, and I don't think sometimes you could have changed if it's a situation. I don't think you could have changed if you were me. So stop telling people if I were you. No, you can't be them. People are different and they reason and act differently depending on where they're coming from. So another common phrase that I do hate is do whatever you like or you love. Kwanza, that one I tend to think that is so rude. You can't tell me to do what I like. That is being rude. That is being cruel, you know. Like in a context whereby we are having an argument and you're telling me to do what I like or to do what I love. Why? Like, I don't get it, you know. Just be polite enough to say, you know what, these are my views, but I don't expect you to flow with my views, to understand me from where I'm coming from. But don't come here and tell me do whatever you like, do whatever you love. No. Another common phrase I would say, like maybe in Swahili, for people in Nairobi could really people in Nairobi can relate to this, you know. Ni shauri yake tu. Like, it comes from a place of like, you don't care. It's their own problem, like you don't care. Another common phrase in Swahili that I really don't like as Alex is the fact that ni maisha tu. It is life, you know. Ni maisha tu. Like, it's not life. You need to be accountable of maybe your life and maybe your friend's life, you know. It's not life. You have a chance maybe to change things. You have a chance to do better. So stop saying ni maisha tu. Another Swahili common phrase I think that I do hate, watajipanga. What do you mean watajipanga? Ama atajipanga. Like, if you're not in a position whereby you can help someone, msaidie tu. Acha kujiambia watajipanga, you know. And sometimes sometimes someone comes to you maybe looking for an advice, and you're like, hey, watajisort, watajipanga. I also hate that phrase. I also hate that Swahili phrase, like ati watajipanga, you know, ama atajipanga. So another common Swahili phrase that I hate is the first Maisha ni yake tu. Like it's his life, it's her life. Maisha ni yake, yes, but maybe you have an opportunity of helping that person. You have an opportunity of you know, contributing something to their life, you know. Acha kusema maisha, I know maisha ni yake, quote in quote maisha ni yake. But if it's your friend and you're looking at them, zile za like you're in a position to change something about what they are doing, ama you're in a position to help them, can you just be kind enough and help them, you know? Common phrases, we cannot like exhaust them. There are so many, so many. I just picked out a couple of you that applies to Alex. And would tell me on the comment section of what are some of the common phrases you hate, both in English and also in Swahili, because we can't exhaust the list of the common phrases that we hate. I had to pick out the ones that applies to me and the ones that I use oftenly. So it's been an interesting episode. And for those who haven't like subscribed to my channel, I am Alex. Subscribe to Life with Alex, and I remind you guys to turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time I have a new video up on YouTube. And the rest of the year, this is what I want you guys to do. Tell me on the topics you want to hear. Tell me on the topics you want to see here on my channel, you know, and I will gladly respond to them. I will gladly discuss them with different people, different guests. So yeah, and until next time, guys, bye bye.